Hey there, AJ Beaber here, founder of metoo Solutions, and today I want to talk about an article that I read in the news earlier this week regarding Tony Robbins and his statement to the hashtag metoo movement. And obviously, this is near and dear to my heart, for most of the women that I work with have been through some type of sexual trauma. Me Too is a movement that women were able to speak out, come together, and say, oh, you've been through this, me too. And I can see where this movement appeared like a victimization. I can see where Tony Robbins was saying, hey, ladies, don't get together and create woes and bring up the trauma and be victims of it. You're stronger than that, right? Like, I think it came from a good place. But I actually believe that when the women came together, 13 million women over the course of 2 days on Twitter who hashtagged Me Too in their stories, I believe it was the start of something that is changing in our society right now, and that is women not being victims. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why is because when a woman speaks her voice and is able to bring the truth to light, that is empowerment. Would you agree with me? When you are able to speak, because most of us, if you have been through any type of Me Too issue, haven't been able to speak. We didn't know what to say when we were taken off guard, when some man was harassing us, or in the case of sexual trauma. What I believe happens, and what happened to me, is I was sexually assaulted during a massage. The man stuck his fingers in me without ever asking permission or ever telling me what he was going to do. And the moment he did it, my body, which was feeling energy at the moment, which was feeling even pleasure being massaged by a male masseuse, immediately shut off. I could no longer feel energy in my body. So what did that do? It shut off my voice. I couldn't speak. Instead, I went right to my head, and I was trying to figure out what I did to create that situation. What just happened? How did that happen? And when he was asking me questions, I couldn't even respond. In fact, I tell people it was as if my soul rose above my body and watched this man take advantage of me. That's how disconnected I was to the energy in my own body. And I find this interesting because Tony Robbins is all about get in state, get in your body, make your move. Like, I am an avid Tony Robbins follower. I have done all of his programs, Master University. I also went through his coaching program because I believe his ability to tap into the human potential. But what I don't think Tony Robbins really articulated in his apology to the Me Too movement, he even said, I want to understand more. I do want to understand more, and I apologize if this offended you, and I appreciate that. If a man wants to understand more about this Me Too movement and why all these women are coming out and sharing their stories and saying no to sexual harassment and saying no to men who would try to take advantage of their bodies, the reason why is because we're finding our voice again. And our voice is where our empowerment comes from. And I believe together as women, we heal together. And it's something that has been so controversial for too long. But the truth is, Tony, and I think you know this because at Date with Destiny, you had all of us women up there in our power dancing, and you showed the power of femininity. And to be, you even used the word sexy and in our bodies and feeling confident. And yes, that is where most of a woman's power comes from, is our sexuality. And it's something that I believe is controversial only because of our society and the way they portray women's sexuality. The pornography that is out there that shows women being used as objects. Do you know what that pornography is really about? It's about a man looking at a woman and feeling something inside of himself. He has a visual picture, but I believe that it's not the woman that makes him feel that way. It's whatever's going on in his mind when he is looking at this woman's body. And it's causing feelings. It's causing feelings that they get addicted to because they don't even know where these feelings came from in the first place. Ladies, it has nothing to do with us as women. And when women step in and they embody their power and they connect back, because I believe that a woman can connect back to her voice, because that's my story, that's my journey, is being able to speak again, to be in my power as a woman and claim my sexuality and not use it as a weapon and not use it as being a victim. I don't believe we are victims of sexual assault. I believe it's an experience that happened to us. And it happened to our body. And guess what, ladies? The reason why we disconnected in that moment from our energy, from our empowerment, is because it left our body, I believe, to protect us. That's what I believe. I believe I don't remember those experiences and have much recollection of what happened because my energy left me to protect me. But that energy can come back and we can reconnect. And the more we do that as women, the more we're going to change the way that society looks at women and femininity and beauty and sexuality, which is our gift to the world. And it starts by having a relationship with our own bodies. They are not objects. They are not tools to be used. They are our sanctuary, and I believe my direct connection to God. So why is it that so many men want to attack women's bodies? Why is it that men want to, and even women, want to take other women down because of their expression of their sexuality? I believe it has less to do with the other people we are putting that judgment on and more to do with what's going on inside of us. So I thank you for tuning in today, and I hope that if this message has touched you, that you will share it with someone that you love, and let's spread that empowerment as women. Even Peyton agrees as he's barking outside. Thank you so much.